Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. I've got a funny little idea for this one. We're going to be doing Limbus Worldle shenanigans again, but this time, the Wordle is only part of it. We're going to do Limbus Worldle, and we're going to build a team using Limbus Worldle, right? Like, whenever we actually get an ID, we add that to the team. We do it until we have 6 different IDs. If we get, like, a duplicate for the same center, we'll just stick with the previous one we got, just for the fun of it. And we'll see how this goes. It's basically just randomized with an extra step, right? So in case you haven't seen Limbus Worldle before, you guess an ID. Like, you know, we're gonna guess, let's guess Yu Honglu to start with, right? Okay. That's just... And then it tells you what's right and what's wrong. I'm pretty sure this is just K-Corp Honglu, right? Pretty sure this is just K-Corp Honglu. No, you're /++. You're the opposite. Okay. But it's similar, right? It's a Honglu ID with a blunt/blunt or blunt something blunt, not necessarily that. Oh, it's base. That's right. Base is blunt /blunt. Yeah. So there we go. So the first person on our team is, well, it's just base Honglu. Everyone's set to base IDs here, so we just got to remember, base Honglu, the first member of our team, he's going to be the person we slot in first, so he's going to be the one getting multiple skill slots most of the time and whatnot. If we end up like failing one of these, which I hope doesn't happen, because I've, you know, got a little bit of a win streak right now. Wouldn't want to lose that. But if we do, then we'll just have to run with like one less center, right? That'll be the play. Okay, let's try and not guessing Honglu, just simply because I don't want a Honglu since I already have one. Let's do something a little bit insane. Let me scroll and click something random. Okay, Zwei, Rodion, very random, all blunt, 1, 2, and then a 1 or 2 for the third skill. So it's a blunt ID that's not got a lot of coins. Could be Sloshmail, actually. If so, this team's already looking, you know, incredible. It sure was Sloshmail. Okay. Well then, that's the second member of our team. Sloshmail, that's certainly that's not okay. Brain melt moment, I guess. Okay, so our current team is base Honglu and sloshing Ishmael. You know, already off to a strong start. Okay, so we'll try not guessing any of those, but I mean, if it's the right answer, of course I'll guess them. Let's do... Who else could we do? Let's do... Pirate Gregor is also, you know, safe bet. Okay, Pierce skill 1, but non-Pierce skill 2 and skill 3. And it's a 2-1 and then a 3+. Okay. In the bottom left here of the screen, I've got this little, you know, thing. It's just all the IDs, just in a convenient place. Because you can do that here, right? But it's so much less effective to do it there. So it's something with a Pierce skill 1 and non-Pierce skill 2 and skill 3. You know, let's start out, just for simplicity's sake, let me just, like, throw out, like a mono blunt or mono slash, just to get like some answers out of the way. I want to know if it's Pierce blunt blunts or Pierce slash before I start thinking about it too much, because I mean, it's just easier that way, right? So we'll just throw out, it shouldn't be that hard to think of this. We'll just throw out like LCCB Ishmael, sure. I know it's an Ishmael, so I didn't want to do too many of them, but might as well. So we know it's a 2-1-3 Pierce blunt. Okay, let's see. So who's Pierce Blunt? Off the top of my head, nothing's really coming to mind for Pierce Blunt. It's a bit of a weird one, right? Could be like... Oh, actually, this might be Kleinhammer. Might be Ancorp Heathcliff. Oh, okay, almost. So close. Then it might just be, I'm pretty sure Endon is the exact same set of things. Right? Yeah, okay, so Endon it is. Alright, that's the person 2 of team. It's funny how they've both got, you know, they're both 2-1-3 Pierce Blunt. Funny little coincidence there. Alright. Already, you know, our team's looking very interesting. We're getting some random ones. We'll probably get at least like 1-3 star in here. Even if we only get like mid IDs, it's still not going to be too big of a deal, I don't think. Hopefully. We can hope. Let's go base Otis, sure. Okay. We're getting real lucky so far. It's an Otis ID with a 2 coin, 1 or 2 skill 1, and a 2+ skill 3, and with a Gloom skill 3. I almost looked at Gloom. So we can just, like, pull up Otis for this. You guys only have 1 coin skill 3s. I don't think it's Blade Lineage. I don't remember what Blade Lineage has, but I don't think it's you. But like, as far as Gloom skill 3s, it's probably just Warp, right? Actually, no, Warp is Warp a 2 coin skill too? I don't remember. It's either Warp or... It's either Warp or... yeah. It's one of these two. I'm not fully sure which is which off the top of my head, so I'll just guess Warp first. Okay, yeah, cool. That works then. They've both got Gloom skill 3s. Actually, funny thing about how Gloom skill 3s are really common on, you know, Otis. I guess not, like, super common, but, you know, like, Warp, Butler, and, you know, Base and G-Corp. A lot of Gloom skill 3s on Otis. Okay, but yeah, that's the 3-star we're getting here. Pretty solid choice. It's an ID who's, you know, still really recent. I've used her a fair bit. Outside of charge teams, like, her entire load thing is going to do basically nothing. But she's still a pretty strong ID. She's still, like, a budget. Outside of charge teams, she's just like a budget, like, Warp, Dawn, or Ryoshi, right? Not as strong. Without, you know, getting benefit from support capabilities. Not going to do too much, but that's fine. Let's see, let's guess Base Heathcliff. Okay, that's Base Ishmael. Alright. There's the first duplicate. Base Ishmael. There's only 2 IDs that have only 1 coins for all skills, and so I knew that was a 1-1-1. So it was either Base Ishmael or it was G-Corp Otis, but G-Corp Otis was a Pierce skill 1. It's the only difference between them in terms of, like, damage types and stuff. So yeah, that's a reroll. We've already got Slosh Mail, and we'll stick with Slosh Mail, right? Let's guess Suncliff. I know we're doing Otis again, but that should be fine. Okay. Sloth skill 3, Blunt skill 2, but not a Blunt skill 1. That's interesting. Could be like... No. I was gonna say, my first thought was that it could be like... I was gonna say, like, T-Corp, but T-Corp, no T-Corp has a non-blunt skill 1, but then I was thinking DHE? Because it could be DHE... Could it, though? What does DHE Heesong even have? Is he, like, Pierce Blunt or something weird? He is, okay, cool. That's what I thought. I knew that none of the other DHE IDs had a non-blunt skill 1. He was the... Or, I mean, I knew... He was the only one that had a non-blunt skill 1, but a blunt skill 2, right? Since DHE Honglu has Slash there. So we'll take that. Another pretty mediocre 2-star. But that's fine. He's still, like, solid, all things considered. He's just super overshadowed by every other DHE ID. But he's a 2-star, that makes sense. Okay, so we've got, you know, 5 of our team. So we only have 1 more slot left. Okay, there we go, okay. So let's see what we get. Still a few centers we don't have anything for. I keep on guessing Heathcliffs. Maybe it'll work one of these times. Let's do a different Heathcliff, though. Let's do, like, multi-crack. Bit of a weird start, I know, but it's a funny one. Okay, Slash skill 1. Not a lot of coins on any of the skills, really. 1 coin skill 1, 2 or lower skill 2, 3 or lower skill 3. Slash ID that doesn't have... I guess we don't know if it's Mono Slash yet, right? Could throw out, like, a random guess, see if it's Mono Slash. What's a Mono Slash ID without a lot of coins, though? Most Slash IDs that come to mind, like... I mean, most IDs that come to mind in general have a lot of coins, right? Low coin counts can often show up as, like, a pretty big, like, indicator. Like, what about Kurokuma Rodion? Oh, it's a 1-1. Then it's a 2 or 3. And it's a Slash Pierce. Okay. Slash Pierce with a 1-1. And then more than that. This might be a weird ID, one that doesn't come to mind really easily. For the Gloom skill 1, there's not too many IDs that have single coins for 1 and 2, but not for 3, right? Like, what comes to mind is like 7 Ryoshu. It can't be 7 Ryoshu, because 7 Ryoshu obviously is blunt slash. I know, like, base Dawn is 1-1-3, but obviously base Dawn does not have a slash skill 1. Who is it? Could be some other random base ID then. Trying to think. Could be like base Gregor? I don't remember what base Gregor's stuff is. Okay, it is base Gregor though. Yeah, he's slash Pierce. Pierce, not a lot of coins. Okay. Well, that's an interesting person to add to the team. Alright, so that means our team consists of, so we've got base Honglu, Sloshmail, Encorp Dawn, Warp Otis, DHE Yisong, and base Gregor. Alright, that's very interesting, that's for sure. Not a lot of overlap when it comes to status effects. You know, we've got like one sinking, we've got like one tremor, we've got like two, I guess we've got two tremor, two rupture, one charge. Maybe we'll go for like tremor or something. I mean, I say that, but you know, running tremor with you is pain. Maybe I'll just go rupture then. I guess two sinking, right? You're sinking rupture. It's easy to forget about that. You're rupture too, though. Maybe we'll go rupture because technically all four of these IDs have rupture. So I guess we'll roll with that. Feels like a bit of an odd choice for a team like this. We can just get like fluorescent lamp barbed snare, so like we're getting benefits no matter what, right? Unfortunately, you guys already have your bars used pretty heavily. It looks like most of this team does, which is funny coincidence. But that's fine. We'll just select random stuff for everyone else. Rest bonus really doesn't matter, but I still like it. So I'll still keep on going for it. And there we go. Cool. Alright. Our Wordling has been completed. Now time to send this, you know, Wordle influenced run. Could go for Ebony Brooch. Honestly, I'll go for Ebony Brooch. Yeah, it's actually not like the worst thing for Rupture. It's not very good, don't get me wrong. It's pretty mid. Okay, we can just grab this immediately, sure thing. That's resources, love to see it. If we can pass this, you can pass this, yeah. Being, you know, 2 Rupture on enemies at the start of, you know, the fight, 2 Rupture potency and count, it can allow you to build up Rupture a little faster, especially on a team where Rupture's awful and we've got, like, no good Rupture whatsoever. I mean, maybe it'll help out, right? And this is the team order, I do believe, if my memory serves me correctly. We only had to do 7 Wordles to get this team. Our only duplicate was when we saw that base Ishmael. Which is perfectly acceptable. Some IDs I really ever use. I feel like base Gregor is like the base ID I use the least. Like, he's really not good, that's for sure. He's got, like, so few coins. That's for sure. Like, a 5+10 skill 2 is real funny. And he technically has got Rupture Infliction. He's got Pierce Fragility with his skill 2, that's funny. I don't even think I knew about that. Yeah, base Gregor, I think genuinely the base ID I've used the least. Which is a shame, because I really like how base Gregor looks, you know? He's got the funny pug arm. He's got funny arms in all of his IDs, but, like, base and G-Corp are the only ones that do, like, the, like, real funny stuff with it. Most IDs have something, though, but a lot of them are just random prosthetics, stuff like that. Like, Rose Spanner's cool, right? But, you know, with, you know, but bug arm is truly incredible. It's very funny how in every single mirror world, you know, he's not allowed to have a normal arm, but it's only a bug arm, like, infrequently. It's only based in G-Corp. Everywhere else, he's just, like, loses his arm in some, like, unexplained accident, no matter what mirror world he's in. It's real funny. I guess, like, Gregor is really weird when it comes to mirror worlds in general. Because usually, most IDs, their path seems to be pretty much the same in all mirror worlds, right? Like, obvious example is, like, the fact that, you know, Heathcliff, in every single mirror world we know, he still came from Wuthering Heights, moved on, do something else, hopes of Kathy, that sort of thing. And then, like, you've got stuff like how, you know, Otis, some of her IDs mention, you know, her own, like, backstory thing, notably, like, Magic Bullet. Honglu, every single one of his IDs comes from, like, rich stuff, that sort of stuff. But Gregor really doesn't seem like most of his IDs have a consistent backstory, right? Like, if he's only got the bug arm super rarely, only in the ones where it's very obvious he's connected to G-Corp, like, it's almost like that's not a constant throughout a lot of the mirror worlds, right? Very well could actually be like a plot relevant thing, right? Regarding like Herman. I don't know though. kind of a very vague and, like, basisless theory. But it's very interesting. Especially when it's such a crucial part of base Gregor, and then most other Gregors have missing arms, but not special arms. Because even, like, G-Corp Gregor, his arm isn't special there, right? He's just a generic G-Corp guy. It's the Toma ID. He's just your average, like, G-Corp, like, soldier. I guess he's still, like, a manager there. G-Corp, like, manager thing. Whatever Toma was, right? That's the entire bit there. Yeah, very interesting. Really wonder what the difference was. For all we know, maybe, like, Herman is only, like... Maybe Herman only exists in this one Mirror World. Maybe she's, like, managed to delete all other Mirror World versions of herself. If she's so focused on destroying all Mirror Worlds, maybe she's already made some progress on that front. I don't know. Wild guesses are wild guesses. I'm just kind of spitballing here, seeing what sticks, that sort of thing. But it is something that I definitely do think about, because it's really strange. I guess some other various things about some of the sinners is inconsistent too. Right? Probably. I don't know, some sinners we're not fully sure about, that's for sure. Still, these bit of the sinners, we know very little about their backstories, so we can't say for sure. Like Ryoshu and Murso, we vaguely know their backstories, you know. Ryoshu's related to the Fingers somehow, Murso is related to N-Corp somehow, but not really enough to say more than that. We want you to clash. We want to clash with people that are, you know, not great on sanity still. Just so we can get our sanity up at the end of this floor. This fight's always a little bit annoying, but it's not the biggest deal. Like, even, like, Yi-Song, like, I don't think it's mentioned most of his IDs, but, like, we know there's at least one ID where it confirms that he's, you know, still got all, you know, the League of 9 stuff going on, right? Because you can see their portraits all crossed out in the ring saying ID. I don't know. Just something to keep in mind, right? Gregor's very interesting. I think we're definitely going to get more Gregor lore sooner rather than later. By that I mean I hope we'll get more Gregor lore sooner rather than later. There's not really any sort of, like, solid evidence one way or the other. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's how it goes. We should probably have view attack. We can have view clash, yeah. And then we have to do bit of this, bit of reorganizing stuff to clash everything. Yeah, that's fine. I don't even think we're going to kill any of the minions this turn, and we're not attacking the other arm whatsoever, so we're definitely going to need to throw someone into the Abno. Why are we rip dimensioning you? I don't think I've fully, like, figured the fact that I'm rip dimensioning the arm that I'm going full in on. I should have rip dimensioned the other arm, if anything. But I was too focused on clashing everything, I guess. God. THE Song's, like, block sprite is so funny. Yeah, okay, we throw someone in, yeah. Oh, no, we can offer Claydol, we killed one of them. Oh. Was not expecting that. I thought we were doing, like, pretty weak attacks on all of them. Oh, you killed one, didn't you? Oh, yeah, that's actually a solid enough attack. My bad, goat. Gregor still needs sanity, yeah. He really needs sanity, too, you know, with that skill 2 being a 5 on tails. He really needs to make sure his sanity's at least passable. Otherwise, not in for a great time. I'm trying to click. There we go. Good stuff. And hopefully we win this. I think we're guaranteed to. Yeah, I think I have max it at 5. Okay, now Gregor's sanity is decent. That's good. Now we can consistently not roll 5s, hopefully. Maybe I'm being a little too hopeful. Hard to say. The people that are doing potentially some damage, I guess, throw the one side in and then just clash everything. It's a very, like, dopey team I'm running here. That's for sure. I really don't run, like, actively bad teams that frequently, I feel like. I don't know. And usually randomizer is, like, nicer than this. Wordle is actively more ruder to me than that. We've still got some solid ideas, though. We've got a 3-star. And, you know, DHE song's pretty solid. So, like, it's not like we're just running absolute garbage, but... God, base Gregor sure is an ID. And one of them's dead, cool. Okay, we got that Jag, excellent. That downward cleave, excellent. Doing, you know, as much damage as our paltry little attacks can do. Ooh, we get that dead we get the dead rapid support passive active. Excellent. If we got a little bit more gluttony, we could have triggered Talisman Sinclair's passive though, which would have been real awesome for us and our rupture synergy we've got going on. With synergy and like maybe like 5-6 pairs of quotation marks, roughly. Somewhere within that range. Okay, you need to offer a clay doll, yada yada, and we can just kill you here, cool. We're good, 40 HP, yeah, we're set. Alright, Jag, slightly more damage. I guess you're pierce resistant, so it might not even be more damage, but... It doesn't matter, Yisong just gets the kill. I'm just attacking all these in case something goes horribly wrong. Which it didn't, so we're set. Cool. And we get our funny Rupture Ego gift, so that's nice. Our, Ebony Brooch thingy. Yeah. Now we've got some Rupture going on. We'll gamble this. No luck. Darn. Okay, hopefully we can get like Thunder Range or something. We could go on Loving and we could get Standard Duty Battery. That sounds like a solid enough plan. Just gotta remember to not get ratioed by the Baba Yaga music. Crown of Roses. Get it out of the pool, yeah. That's solid enough. Hong Lu skill chain. I mean, it's not the worst idea, but I also don't think I want it. We don't have any poison on this team, right? Yeah, no. I'll take it, though. Might as well. I'll take Tomorrow's Fortune. I'll take Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's very clearly not Rupture stuff I'm going for, you know? Maybe I should have taken that skill change. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you're giving me a second chance. You know, I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. I'll just get rid of today's expression. Like, it's nice for us, but I don't really value it super highly. The additional whirlwind is nice, though. Shame it got nerfed a month or so back, but, you know... It's definitely... It was functioning unintendedly. So it deserved a nerf, I guess. Even if the idea itself really didn't need a nerf. I guess it was strong for a base idea everyone has. I don't know. Wonder if PM's like ever gonna give away like a free 3-star again. Because they've only ever done it twice, right? With Blade Lineage Yisong when the game launched, and with Molder Otis as the login event. Almost a year ago, actually, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was like mid-September. Technically, you couldn't actually get Otis until early October, right? Because you need to log in for a month, but around this time last year, yeah, we sure did get discard stuff for the first time, which is cool. It feels weird to say it's been a year. I'm not sure if it feels longer or shorter. I definitely cannot tell time. Just how it goes. It's pretty wacky. Look at that, look at Base Hong Lu doing all the damage. He's goated. Yeah, because we get free like 2-stars pretty frequently with like events and stuff. Usually each event comes with a free 2-star. Events also used to come with free egos, but they've done away with that after, you know, since the Christmas event. Which it's because they're splitting like each like thing into 2, right? They do a total of 4 IDs and 2 egos of events each season, so it's 2 IDs and an ego per event. Much more balanced than, you know, the 2 egos of the Christmas event into the 4 IDs of Blade Lineage event, but it adds up to the same sum, so who knows. Maybe they'll do some more zany stuff then. Could happen. Only time can tell. Same, honestly. So true.
언제든지 상담할까?
재밌는 순간이에요. 늘 새롭다니까요.
제압 완료. 승객 보관 준비.
재밌는 순간이에요. 늘 새롭다니까요.
꽤 나쁘지 않은 공격 방식이었어.
선배는
And victory,
그걸
cool.
한눈에 알아보시는 거군요.
뭐
We're
기본이지.
chillin'. Like Dylan, Baba Yaga time, you know what that means. Enjoy your muted audio for the first, like, wave. It's gonna be weird, I'm sure, but, you'll live. It's just how it goes, right? Probably some sort of easy workaround I could do, but, I don't think there's, like, an easy workaround. I think if you, like, request, like... I don't know. No, I think the pass-ons, like, you're just doomed if you get copyright struck by them. Or not strike, but copyright claimed. You don't get strikes for it. You just, get claimed. That's fine. Wow, there's so many cool sound effects going on right now. Oh right, I forgot you can't hear them. Darn. Like, listen to that. Like, it's like boyam, boyam, and then like Dawn laughs and the tremor bursts, and then another boyam. Ooh, in this whirlwind, he's like boyam, boyam. Yeah, like he like whooshed into the air. He was like whoosh, boyam. I'm sure I'm being a great help to you right now. And the music's going like the dun 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 dun. You get the gist.
예방할 수 있을 거예요.
It's cool how I'm like seeing like these some IDs like I barely ever use, but I'm like seeing their skills and like I know exactly what this one is, and I'm like I wonder why, and it's like oh yeah, because I just did the Wordle, the Limbus Worldle for all these guys. I've got their coin counts memories, I've got their sin affinities memories. Don't actually remember sin affinities very much, but I've got their damage types memorized, that sort of stuff, and I'm just like super locked in. Doing some damage. I think they all got staggered. Oh, that one didn't get staggered. Okay, I think I get staggered here, though, potentially? Yeah, cool. Okay, they all got staggered, so we can just kill them.
상황이 안 좋아 보여요.
And you just spam skill ones. They're dead. Prepare for next turn.
제압 완료.
Could probably get Nebulizer working if I just upgraded ++. I'm seeing some occasional Pride Resonances, right? Some infrequent, but fairly frequent Pride Resonances. Like, it's only 2 Sinners we have that have Pride skills, but, like, it's on their skill 1s, so it happens occasionally. And you've got a Pride defensive skill, too, so I guess we could also rely on that, potentially, if we felt the need to rely on it. Don't let Honglu get attacked as well, because that'll ruin his streak, you could say. It's kind of like, that's basically how it works, right? Who's doing that one? Charge leap, I see. That's fine with me. We'll do that. Sure. Kind of doubling up strongish attacks on the bottom right one. Maybe not like the most important, maybe not the best choice, but that's fine. If I can get one of them like dead, that would be pretty convenient. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. What attack was it doing in the bottom right? It was one of those lost ones. Might have been... Yeah, it was Yisong's, which is a 3-coiner. Does some pretty solid damage. Yishong can probably kill the bottom right one. Should be good. Yeah, cool. I really, like, never pay attention to his insight. Maybe I should consider, let's get his insight running. I never pay attention to DHE Yisong's insights, this could be the day where I change that. This could be the day that crabs fries, for all I know, right? Now he's at 3 insight, let's just set his defensive thing up. Let's just have him at 3 insight now, right? Might as well, he'd probably get some decent benefits. Probably worse than any of the 3 stars gets at insight 3, but like still nice. No? Okay, I don't kill them all this turn. That's fine. The top left one survived. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, does Moths kill? Moths did kill. Okay. I remembered I had Moths for a second there and was like, oh, that might actually just get the kill, and it sure did. Yeah, have you do your block thing. And time to get some kills. Is Yisung, or not Yisung, is Honglu being attacked at all? Nope, cool. Not going for you. Okay, you do that. You two can focus that one, and we'll see how this goes. Sloshmel technically does fall under one of those IDs where her skill 2 does the most damage of any of her skills. Not because her skill 2 is particularly good though, just because her skill 3 is bad.
승객 무력 확인.
I think PM needs to I think PM should do more single coin skill 3s, but just give them pretty consistent damage multipliers, right? Like something like Sank Otis, for example, on crit gets a big damage multiplier, stuff like that. And that usually works well enough, make up for the fact that it's only a single coin by, just making it do more damage, right? Because otherwise single coins are just kind of worse damage. You can see that for a lot of, early single coin attacks, right? Early single coin skill 3s in particular, I mean. Definitely a bit of a frequent problem. You can clash that one instead, actually, yeah, do that. Sure. And then see if you two can get the kills, which you should be able to. Should be looking good. Isha has that 2 damage up this turn. Yeah, look at that. I mean, 70 damage from that skill is, not bad, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty bad. 70 damage from a skill 3 against a target that's fatal to your skill 3. That's pretty bad. Don't know why I'd ever, defend Sloshmill skill 3. It was a lapse in judgment. I apologize. I'll make an apology video on it. You got a Tails. Okay, that's fine. Moth's kills, that's right. Moth's my goat. It's just really nice to have, especially early on, just to finish off enemies that you don't quite do enough damage to. And now we can get our thingy. Standard duty battery, cool. There's more rupture. Let's gamble. No dice, that's fine. I might fuse some stuff away next floor just for the sake. Okay. You know what? On a team like this, I'll absolutely take Thrill. Absolutely. I was gonna try and fuse Thunder Branch here. Don't know if I need to now, honestly. I mean, I might still try. I was just talking about how good this was, but could fuse it away. I don't know. I'll save it, actually. I'll get rid of that instead, yeah. Thunder Branch, cool. Enhanced gifts, we can get Nebula to ++. Is it worth getting Thunder Branch to ++? I don't think I actually can. Yeah, no. Okay, we'll just get to plus then. Crown of Roses, we'll get that to ++ then, sure. It's not very good, but I'll take it. And we just... I guess we do that, yeah. That's Silt Current. We should be able to handle Silt Current. I didn't look at our egos. I hopefully have... Okay, no, I've got Yasin Yada on. Oh, we probably have something random that can handle it reasonably. Yeah, we don't have any of, the super free egos for dealing with Silt Current, because we don't have, Otis Sun Shower or... Actually, we do have... No, I don't. What am I saying? I don't have either Pursuance. I don't have those Sinners on my team. See, I don't have any of those, delectable 26 min roll egos on this team. That's fine. Sometimes you just gotta press on despite that. Now our Rupture stuff is, solid. You might be saying, what Rupture stuff? And exactly the point. Swipe's actually, not bad too, I guess, right? Look at that. 2 Rupture potency with... Look at... I forgot we didn't get it to ++, so we don't actually get the Gloom benefits. That's what I was trying to highlight there, but we don't have the Gloom benefits, so it was kind of seemed odd, didn't it? That's fine. We get double Whirlwind this turn. Whirlwind, has Rupture on the second coin. Fun fact, this skill has no Rupture sinking before Uptie 4. You need to Uptie 4 Honglu for his skill 3 to have Rupture sinking on it. I think his skill 1, skill 2 have Rupture and sinking, beforehand. 1 on 1, 2 on the other, something like that. Or only one of them on one of the skills, and then both of them on the other skill. Something like that. I don't remember. Isan got hit a bit. Not gonna be surprised by that. Look at that Rupture, though. Once we get Thrill, it's gonna be so much better as well. Oh, we cracked. Okay, so the one, I guess,
늘
I was saying
새롭다니까요.
the fact that Netta plus plus is nice for us because we've got 2 pride skill ones, but I did forget, we did get rid of Honglu's, or one of Honglu's skill ones for a skill 3, so it's basically like we need a skill 1 and a skill 2 in the same turn. So yeah, not gonna happen too much. Okay, it's you, sure. I'll take Midwinter Nightmare. Sinking Synergy, we've got 2 sinking units on this team, right? Charge Ego Gift, we've got Charge on this team. This is actually a pretty solid Ego Gift to get in general. Because this means Otis can just gain more charge. She's going to gain charge every turn. I think all of her skills give her charge to at least some degree. Does her skill 3? Actually, her skill 3 might not. Yeah. Oh no, it does. Gain... On hit, gain 5 minus charge. Charge count, min 0. Okay. Never... Actually, yeah, that's like... No, wait, that's... I was reading that wrong for a second there. Okay, yeah. So you do gain charge count with all your skills pretty consistently. Assuming you land the 4th one with that. So yeah. Should be able to trigger employee card pretty much every turn. So that's some more charge gain unused. That's good. Maybe at your skill. I mean, like, once again, though, we don't really need to get your stuff up. Oh, we turned 1 Whirlwind. No, it's a skill issue on my part. Oh well. That's fine. We'll live. Look at that rupture damage. How delectable. Look at this Rip Dimension Rupture Infliction. How delectable. What a triumph is that. Definitely think it would have been a really smart idea to switch Gregor to ADD for this run if I was going to lean on Rupture stuff, but kind of slipped my mind entirely. He's got Solemn Lament on, of course. Because Solemn Lament's fun, right? Oh, you've got Paralysis. You've got no chance of winning that. Okay, just block then. Technically, you do, you know, inflict Tremor and Rupture on Clash Lose, but just block. It's not worth bothering. It really isn't. Okay, now we got that, you know, decent Whirlwind going. Oh, we don't. Did he get hit last turn? I guess he did by something? That wasn't the proper Whirlwind. I didn't realize he got hit, though, huh? Guess I missed that. Must have lost a clash or something, I guess. Is that the max? I had to roll higher than that. I might just be wrong. I think I'm getting mixed up by something simple, probably. Yeah, no, that is it triggering, that's right. 6, it becomes 6 plus 6. I think I was getting mixed up with LCR Faust for a second, and I was like, huh, that feels low. But no, it's because LCR Faust gets stupid power on her skill 3 when it's the conditional of the not getting hit last turn thingy-majig. We are turn 1 Whirlwinding again, nice 14. Staggered, so you know, it's really not that bad. I'm playing it up for the bit, of course. I mean, I say that, but like a 14 rolling skill 3 is actually like abysmal. So it actually is pretty bad. I think I'm actually playing it down for the bit, I guess. I don't know. Usually it's a smart idea to not really listen to most words I say. Done so many mirror dungeons that my brain's just kind of like a. My brain's just like a big like puddle when I'm mirror dungeoning. My brain's smoothed. It's like I'm using regret. Yeah. It's fun. Smooth brain is much better than wrinkly, lame brain, I think. Based on my experiences. Cigarette holder. Cool. Love smoking. Let's see. We can either go bottom path for mermaids or top path for other mermaids. Honestly, I'll just take the top ones, yeah. Top ones means it's going to be pallid mermaids, while bottom ones means it's going to be 1,000 strand mermaids, so just kind of easier. Not easier necessarily, it's probably actually like harder, all things considered, but like I don't like the sanity loss from Thousand Strand Mermaids. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Our sanity's really bad. Actually, the sanity from Paladin Mermaids is also really bad. I'm kind of assuming we kill them fast and like don't get like a big sanity loss person. Actually, we killed one of them immediately, so that's nice. Because sanity loss from Paladin Mermaids based on how many of them are still alive, that sort of thing, right? Okay, we actually pulled through there, jeez. I'll take it. Since we killed one of them immediately, we shouldn't take too much sanity. It's still gonna be a lot. Oh, almost died, but not quite enough. Yeah, 9 sanity each. But we should be able to win some clashes. Oh no, we can't actually win very many clashes. We're not clashing a lot. These enemies are mostly staggered. Well, anyways, we get some clash wins. Our sanity is going to be bad for Silt Current. It was going to be bad no matter what, because that's just how Silt Current is. I guess Silt Current sanity drain isn't that bad, but it's still fairly present. Silt Current's a very, like, 30 SP kind of boss, right? A little bit of constant SP drain, enough to make it so you're not going to be, like, maxed too frequently, but you're still, like, decently high, right? I don't know, that's the ground I feel like it, took up.
흥미로운 일이 벌어지면 좋겠어요.
Okay. What we doing for this fight? Well, we're killing. I think that's fairly obvious. Question is, how are we killing? Get some Rupture Infliction going, riveting. Can't actually get like good Rupture Infliction going, but we can get some Rupture Infliction going, right? Roll with this, see how this goes. Unfortunately, Honglu gets attacked here, so he physically cannot gain his funny conditional next turn. A little bit rude. I guess that's the one big issue with those type of conditionals, is the fact that, like, modern content especially, there's so many just random unclashable attacks you just gotta take. Okay, please roll heads. Thank you, thank you. Excellent. Get some sanity gain from that. Excellent. Doing everything you can. And we're just popping World immediately for the clash win, yeah. It's something. You know, we're inflicting Rupture. It's not good Rupture. Once we clear this fight, we'll have Thrill, though. So then we're gonna have good Rupture, like, no matter what. Which should be pretty funny. Okay. What do we have that can do a Blind Obsession? Your 2 speed. Everyone can clash it. I think, wild guess, I don't think any of our actual skills can clash it. We can try Blind Obsessioning. Yeah, then that should work. Otherwise, Dual Strike not... I mean, we can Rip Dimension. Should probably do it on the Fluorescence. Yeah, that should win the clash. Fanatical Judgment should win the clash. And then... don't know if any of these win the clash. I guess Dual Strike is a decent chance of winning a clash. Yeah, it's decent. Okay, we'll send to that then. Not the best chances, but we pulled through, so I guess it was a good choice. Okay, Blind Obsession should be doing good, and this is also sanity gain for a bunch of people on the team, so it'll help counteract the sanity loss from Silt Current and the general low sanity we have, because some people on this team, notably Gregor, cannot clash very well. Did enough damage to the Flotsam immediately, as expected. We get the Rip Dimension off, as expected. And yeah, Fluorescence is already done for, so that's cool. No more paralysis for us, but yes, paralysis for you. We can probably just go all out on the Fluorescence next turn. I don't know if we have enough strong attacks to do enough damage to kill you, like, quickly. Who will purchase Flotsam? Otis can do it. Alright. It's just an HP loss. It wasn't an SP loss, so I'm fairly fine with it. I think I do just ignore the Flotsam though, yeah. You clash out with like a worst of the worst attacks we got going on here, like Downward Cleave. Maybe I actually Blind Obsession simply for I mean, for a couple of reasons, really. This way we can make sure we take down this Flotsam, we can get the Pride Res, so we get the random poise, just to get our poise to be a bit of a better crit chance, right? It's a solid enough choice. And also Blind Obsession will just give our team poise. Or gives our team... It gives our team poise and it gives Ishmael her self-charge. That's how it is. Had to make sure I wasn't getting that part mixed up. It's also just really good damage, and also a little bit more SP healing. Make sure everyone's doing nice and dandy on that front. Downward cleave, cool. Gregor Gaming. And body staggered now, cool. I think Fluorescence doesn't regenerate for one more turn, right? Oh no, it's back, okay. No, it's... Yeah, one more turn, okay, yeah. I was right. Just needed to check. And we should just heal one side, and we should be good. We get our Thrill, and we've basically won the run with Thrill, yeah. We could just only defend for the rest of the time, and we'd be more than set. I haven't taken Thrill in what feels like a while. I usually don't take it too frequently, and I don't run Rupture too frequently because Rupture hasn't gotten anything at all recently, so it works out. There it is. We'll see the Porcubus aberration that comes from one day, I'm sure. Maybe a while, but one day. Here you go, Rupture. Let's go Rupture Floor, you know? Show these scary Rupture enemies the formidable power of this, you know. This is the optimal Rupture team, believe it or not, what we've got running here. We've randomly managed to roll what is, without a doubt, the optimal Rupture team. You might be like, why is it so bad? That's because it's the optimal Rupture team is pretty bad. We can get Smoking Gunpowder. Well, we can sell this pretty freely. I can sell my Nightmare pretty freely. So I can grab this, reroll for a good skill change. Not Dawn. Not Sinclair. Not Ishmael. I said not Dawn. Why is Dawn? Why is Dawn here? I specifically stated not Dawn. You give me a Dawn. You disrespect me so. Is that so? It's quite absurd of you. Okay, Otis, that works. It is a Rupture skill, and it works fairly well for us, especially with Thunder Branch. And yeah, we just do something random, yeah, sure.
차원 파동 장갑 충전 완료.
Starting off with these freaks, yeah. Whenever you see the Slash Pride Wrath normal fight, it's got to be these guys. Since they're a fight for some reason. We've got Thrill. These guys are going to explode. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to manage Rupture count well enough to actually, like, have Thrill explode them immediately, but, like, we'll manage it decently, right? If I really wanted to go for Rupture, I probably should have gone for the Hell's Chicken Floor for that ego gift. Since that would have made Rupture count a lot more manageable, but, you know, we've got a little bit going on here. Of course, the Splash does inflict Rupture. Never mind, it's only when it's only on Tremor Burst it inflicts Rupture, so, because the enemy didn't have any Tremor, no Rupture on that front. You know, that's fine. Okay. These guys both got staggered. Ruptures, you know, goated for us. Yeah, Swipe being Rupture, like, neutral. Whirlwind being slightly Rupture negative, but... I mean, it's still triggering Rupture, so that's good. Good enough for me. Oh, there we go, yeah. Those guys are done for. Easy enough. You know, if their entire gimmick was healing and not dying, then, why exactly did you die, Seems a little bit sketchy to me. Okay. We get this one. Someone should be able to do this. I think Otis, or I think not Otis. I think Ishmael can do it if nothing else, right? That's one of the good things sloshing is for. A 22 rolling gluttony skill can be pretty nice for checks. Like, not like good enough to, you know, warrant using her, but like, you know, maybe you put her on the bench, bring her in for like a fight or two early on to get her sanity up, and then just have her pass some like hard checks if you don't have a good team for it elsewise. Don't think I've ever, like, built a team around passing checks. Sometimes you're just running a team you think is perfectly normal, and then no one can do a check that's, like, kind of, like a slightly hard check, right? And you're like, oh god, this is an unfortunate situation at hand. Especially when it's a check that, well, especially when it's a check that has some negative ramifications to it, right? Like, back whenever I'd actually go for the, I'd go for the ancient, statue thing from Broken Wings, and you just very frequently not have anyone that could pass it, and you just had to accept the sanity and HP loss on everyone. That was a little rough. You know, someone like, you know, Cyclops, it was a lot more bearable, because Cyclops only hurt a single person. You could choose which person, so if no one could pass the check, you could just throw in your, you know, based on, let her get punched really hard, and then just move on with your life. I've been eaten alive by mosquitoes recently. I've got so many bites on my arms and legs. It's been killing me. Spend enough time outside with my dog that, it gives the mosquitoes ample opportunity to feast on my flesh. And I don't like it a lot. I'm one of those people that tends to just be a mosquito magnet, very unfortunately for me. We'll just throw it into here. That works. Almost. Well, didn't really want the SP loss. But yeah, so I'm always a mosquito magnet no matter where I am. It's just always how it's been, so, a little bit of suffering. That's fine. Small price to pay. I'd use bug spray, but my dog doesn't like the bug spray, and I don't want to bother him, so I don't use it very much. I just accept the pain. You must accept the pain. You must accept the pain. Love ripping dimensions, cool. This is the last normal fight of the run. I didn't even look at what the boss on this floor is. I just know it's one of the Rupture guys, and all of them are pretty big pushovers. So we should be good. If it's Phaelander, we might have some issues, technically. Phaelander's a bit of a nuisance, because it, like, purges status effects from self when it does its phase transition thingies. And we might not be able to stagger it in a single turn. We'll see, I guess. Who do we get, though? It is Phaelander, yeah. As soon as you start talking about, hey, one of these options might not be the best for me, it's gonna show up, right? It's just the basic logic of the situation at hand. Sun shower. And we get another skill change going here. Wound Claret. Do we take Wound Claret? Let's see. You've got a Wrath skill 3. You've got a Wrath skill 2. That's it? Nah. Not worth it. We can take Contract. It's bad for us, yeah. I was thinking about it, but then I remembered, oh yeah, it'll trigger in phase 1, and then be worthless for us. Lose your hunt might not have been a bad choice. So you're taking another Honglu skill 3. Let's take another Honglu skill 3, right? Let's just do it. Take portable battery thingy. Sell the golden urn and painkillers. And then this way we can get Thunderbolt plus here. A huge difference, I know. Oh, we could upgrade Thrill, actually, if I was thinking about it. That's an idea. That does nothing for us, so we'll go for it. We didn't get the free upgrade, so we move on. Keep on keeping on. We just throw our attacks at you and we should be pretty fine. Wait, at least you're gonna give us a bunch of random poise. That's always the nice thing. Like, how much is it? It's like, I mean, it's not like a bunch, but like... Yeah, 5 poise and 2 count to everyone when you take it down the first phase thingy. Cool, yeah, Contract would have triggered there and, been lame, so... Good choice on our parts. Question is Thrill end of turn Rupture gain? I think it is, so I don't think... Oh no, you have it. Is it start of turn, then? It is turn start, okay. Turn's end is when it bursts it, but the infliction is turn start, okay. Don't use Thrill too much, so I wasn't fully certain. We can use this chop up, you know, that's pretty nice, pretty nice. I don't think you're gonna maintain your Rupture this turn, unfortunately, but, you know, we'll be able to do some good damage here. We're definitely gonna stagger you. I'm not concerned at all. Yeah, look at that. We're getting that damage increase on the chop up thanks to the rupture on target, though. That's pretty huge. Yeah. We're relying on Otis to do a lot for us here, I think. That's fine, though, because she's going to do a lot for us here. On top of, you know, stacking a... Not stacking any rupture, really. But, you know, doing a little bit of rupture.
다음에 다른 개체에게도 다시
공간을
해봐줄래?
뭉갠다.
영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지
Yeah, that was cool.
나쁘지 않은 공격 방식이었어.
Didn't quite get the stagger plus, but that's fine. Just do as much damage as we can here, right? I think going all out is more damage technically than just shielding and like letting thrill trigger. Maybe the best damage would be just go for our rupture attacks and ignore the non-rupture attacks. That probably would be like the best case scenario as far as damage infliction goes. Do we kill you here? What's our HP looking like? No, we don't. Okay, that's fine. We can live with that. Oh, okay, that was... I was so confused for a second. Yeah, that's a moth's triggered. Your own, like, funny, like, fairy friend thing. Whatever the scarlet moth creature is. I forget its name. Sunset Wanderer? Something like that. Whatever its name is, you know. It's a similar creature to you, but it betrayed you so much. How does that feel? Write it down in your feelings journal. We'll also just clash that with you just because I'm feeling overconfident. Maybe I shouldn't be feeling overconfident. Yeah, that's probably the smarter move is to not feel overconfident. We're doing fine. Hello, Gregor. Oh. I think my dog's telling me that it is, in fact, playtime. So I need to wrap this up quickly. Luckily, we just finished, though, so... Just wait a minute, Gregor. He's very, you know... vocal about his opinions. You know, I could do the daily polls, but, like, it doesn't matter too much. I'm just gonna... end things here. Don't want to leave my dog waiting. And, like, it's just gonna be 9 shards, right? Not anything worth doing, but yeah. Thanks to the power of, you know, a little bit of Limbus Worldle, we figured out a team, made it a rupture team, we got lucky of getting Thrill and managed to make it rupture thanks to that. But yeah, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!